Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Centre and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Once again, we elevate ourselves to a point where we wonder where we go next. And at this stage, it's very simple to go as far as you like, but not necessarily the best thing to do. We can continue to elevate ourselves, continue to change our set point, but at the same time, stay in contact with the earth and the world around you. To do that, once again, you simply change your set point to include everything, to include the feelings, the movement, the excitement, the elegance, and the mystery of the world, of the plants, the trees, the birds, the animals around you, and of course, humanity itself. At the same time, you can drift off wherever you like, in that mode that we call daydreaming, but with an intelligence that allows you to do everything at once. To daydream, to enhance what you see, to allow yourself to see more than what you've seen in the past, to feel the movement of all the energies around you and the movement of that field that flows through you, around you, and into everything that you know and don't know. But the greatest thing is that you can set whatever you like in your world and around your world. But you do not control, minute to minute, pictures of fixed things that can delay your movement. Once you set a set point, if you set it too close to where you are operating, it's like making a great bundle of limitations so that you can access one thing. Leave that to simplicity. Leave all the elements to simplicity and create a set point that is way, way away from you. Just like you look down the road, you look into the distance, but you're fully aware of everything around you, just not with the exact close-up detail. Once you get into exact close-up detail, you're on a project. And that's fine, you can do that anytime you like. But remember, at the same time, you can see from a distance, you can feel from a distance, you can still drive the car, even though you're looking up ahead, and you do a better job because there are so many other integrated factors that belong to the human body and the world around you that are automatic, don't have to be focused on, and don't have to be recognized, just enjoyed. So as you move ahead in this new world, you can create whatever you like, but make it so that it is moving. Create a feeling of movement. Bring every molecule forward at once if you're moving forward. Don't drag it behind you. Let it drag you. Send your field first. Send your awareness ahead of you, just like you do no matter where you walk or where you go. You feel into it. You determine it's safe. You determine it's okay. Even though you don't have exact eyes on it all the time. So the beauty of where we're going is that our multi-functioning capabilities are coming to the forefront to operate automatically with the simple instruction of let's move. Your direction, your speed, how you do it, how you move, and how you move your hands, your feet, your eyes, your thoughts. They're not separated. They all work automatically based on let's move forward. So we're accessing the magic and miracles that come into play automatically once we allow them to flow. There's no exercise that you need to do. There's nothing you need to know, except that it's good. Feels good. You feel like you can bounce into midair, straight into flying position, go to the stars, see a friend, be on a mission to anywhere, or simply lying on a beach with beautiful sands and palm trees and water that's magnificent. Those places exist in reality, not necessarily on the surface of the earth, but they exist in the earth's plane because each person who decides they want to visit such a place, they can. And they're similar in experience for each person, but totally unique. So throw your energy ahead, out into the trees, into the ground. Watch it bounce. Feel it go into the earth and back out somewhere else. And watch the trees stand up in response in such a way that you can feel their growth improving. You enhance their interaction with the world through the earth, through the walls of your house, through a thought, a vision, a change in colour, a breeze. Your interaction is what makes the difference. And it's automatic. Feel it and enjoy it. Feel the way everything elevates around you as soon as you feel okay. And you don't have to have everything elevated around you to feel okay. You just do. All the gifts we've spoken about, all the interactions with other planets, with your divine beings, with your creator, all come to life automatically. There for you to experience, and there for you to set up all the variables without any detail. Just like deciding to go to the beach. You don't sit down and plan every corner you're going around. You let whoever's driving look after that. You just say, we're going to the beach, are you coming? The excitement happens. The event occurs. Everything falls into place and you end up at the beach. Not even planning the detail, just doing it. In every part of life, everything will fall into place with the simple feeling of looking at the future just a few seconds ahead of yourself, just a few yards in front, without minute planning, like walking through a supermarket, all of a sudden looking down and saying, oh, I wondered why I came here. What's right in front of me is exactly the thing that I've been thinking about. Never planned to go shopping for it. Or there's some food that I'd forgotten about, and there it is right in front of you. All this happens automatically. You pick up a can of food or vitamins. They either buzz in your hand and feel great, or they feel dull. If they feel dull, you put it back and pick the one that suits you. If none of them suit you, you leave them. There is an underlying signal throughout the universe that has your name on it. No matter where you go, you can feel if it suits you. You can feel if it's ready to eat, or if it's going to be okay for when you want to eat it. And that's the excitement of shopping for your own food. The excitement of interacting with the earth and with all the effort that's gone into bringing things to the marketplace. You don't have to worry about all the detail. You don't even have to worry about reading the small print. The second you look at something or you touch it, you'll know exactly, without any doubt at all, that it's for you or it's not, or it's good for your family or good for a friend. You shop for somebody else, you put yourself in their position, and you feel as they would feel before you select anything. Now, that will be automatic. You won't even have to think about the person. You'll find when you get home, you put something away, and in a week's time, it's somebody's birthday. And that's the exact thing that you bought. And it fits perfectly. Or you'll buy a gift card because you like it, not knowing who it's for. Then the person turns up in your life that deserves it, and you deliver. That's happening all the time. Now you can just switch it all on and say, I love it. Let's have some more. And you feel what happens when you switch it on? That set point explodes into automatic mode and changes the world around you, changes the vibration around you, and sets everything in action. This is something where you don't even have to communicate with your personal supercomputer. It is switched on by everything around it. And you interact with that set point that simply may have been, I'm setting my life to its maximum set point, whatever that is. Bingo. It will start in automatic, and it will automatically, each day, increase if it needs to or decrease if it needs to, so that you are not stretching anything within your being, but you are raising yourself to meet that set point in a million different ways that are different every day. And the magic is always active, and the miracles keep appearing. Simply because this life that we've been led into meets our specifications in every second. And the expectations you have around workings of your body disappear because your body starts to work smoothly without you having to control a million set points, because you set one in the future that is above all that physical plane, such that automatically everything fits into place and a million different things change, and there's a field developed throughout your world that allows you to walk through and exist in a perfect balance with a momentum that suits the moment and with a sense of feeling that takes away all thought and develops a future that you can experience right now. So as we present another angle on setting a set point, changing a set point, moving it up, around, expanding it, giving it character, you have a control system, not at your fingertips, but in front of you. You can wave your hand, you can smile, you can nod your head, and all these controls go into action. You can prevent difficulties without even experiencing the difficulty. Everything happens before the event, microseconds before, and you know that it's happening. But you don't capture the picture that you can talk about. You can only talk about, wow, everything's going so well, feels great. I've experienced so many things I can't even speak about. I lie awake at night saying to myself, this is fabulous. Next thing I know, I'm asleep. And the next time I wake up, I say, I wonder what that was, where I went, what I dreamt about. But things are moving so fast, I'm swept out of that immediately and put back into the flow of life again. And each morning is different, even though you might seem to do the exact same thing each morning. It's different every morning. What you see is different, what you feel is different. And that slight moment where you get an idea that you can up your set point comes and goes so quickly, you forget you did it. And all of a sudden, you're enjoying a beautiful life with interactions, with friends, with the world, with events. Even the shows on TV change. Something turns up that satisfies you. An interaction via text changes your whole life. And your excitement keeps growing. And with it all, life is growing and blossoming in the way that you know it should. In the way that you know you brought with you. Some say it's the way you're promised. But I know it wasn't a promise. It was something you already had. Something that's part of you that had not yet shown itself in this world. So what we're showing in this world now is still a very, very small fraction of what we can show. So it's easy to just throw your set point up as far as you possibly can and go, there you go. And you get a buzz. And you don't know why or how, but it's like throwing a ball in the air or a heap of stardust, sparkles. It just keeps buzzing through your system because you were game enough to throw your set point in the air. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be logical. And there's no sense of being correct or otherwise. This world that we're in has opened up all that you could possibly experience, all that you could possibly imagine. And it's for you to select. Things you used to think were crazy are now fun. Our ability to change another person's life in a fraction of a second is now in front of us all the time. And we're starting to feel the real person that's in this body, the real person that makes the difference. You even say to yourself sometimes, wow, how did I do that? Or that was a really nice thing to say. Or where did that idea come from? It came from you. Exactly as you expected. So when we move forward again, and I say, let's change our set point, we'll move out into the universe. But at the same time, we'll split the set point to move into the earth as well. And we'll make sure all the flowers are growing well. And the trees provide the right shade and support the chemicals that are supposed to come into the world and support the frequencies and the energies. And if anything's not going right, we'll jump in there and change the direction just by allowing us to have multiple set points that we don't have to look after, that you can actually touch if you want to and watch them glow. They're not focal points. They're not a focal plane. They're things that can change the focal plane, can change what you're looking at, what you're feeling. But it's just like driving the car. You're looking up in front, you're looking ahead, and you're discovering that you have to turn a little. So you turn a little. And as a result, the set point changes everything. Your view changes. Everything around you changes. And you settle into harmony, balance, that's not steady. It's dynamic. There's parts of you shooting out everywhere, balancing and spinning the plates on a regular basis, running around making sure they keep spinning, keeping the energies flowing, keeping everything light, watching, nurturing children, keeping everything flowing in the perfect way life is supposed to be. And only one person can do that, and that's you. But you affect everything. I affect everything. So we're in a dance that's hidden. But as soon as we let everything run free, without trying to control anything, everything about us comes into play. And our control system, as magnificent as it is, and as simple as it is, takes over, modifies everything dynamically, continuously, to create a mystical world that we've dreamt about, that we know we can handle, that is far from what is displayed on the Earth's plane at the moment. It's not what is missing, it's what's displayed. What you do on the Earth's plane does not necessarily change what appears on the media. But it can and it will. It will change everything that we see reflected to us. But that's not the aim. The aim is simplicity. Live the life. Watch it grow around you. Live the beauty. Watch it grow around you. And allow love to have no definition, no reason, and no result. Just allow it to be. And feel it. So with that, I suggest we just relax, enjoy ourselves, and watch what happens as we elevate ourselves change our set point, and live the future that's presenting itself now. So thank you all for listening. Once again, I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and an extremely magic future. Thank you.